Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the van, and welcome back to the blackout curtain saga. Look what's arrived from Amazon. They are the black press studs I've been waiting for, so I can try and get this curtain sorted out and put up here. Now when I've had a think about it, I think you could probably get this curtain up in between the head banging board and the plastic trim. And I'll show you what I mean by that, and it might make it a neater job. I don't know, I'm still contemplating it, but let's have a look. You see, I've put the press studs in here. Now what I'm thinking is, if I can get round here to show you, what I'm thinking is, if I could put the press studs here, on the inside edge of here, and press stud it onto there, that might make a much neater job. Take the prototype out the way. That's the prototype. Did I mention my seat covers? £4.50 from Home Bargains. Absolute bargain. I'm going to move this table out the way because this table's getting in my way. I'm actually thinking about putting a skinnier table in here because this table's quite large to move around. Right, that's the table out the way. That gives a little bit more room to play around, doesn't it? So if I go through here, like this, that goes up there. I've got my finger stuck. Ow! Try not to get your fingers stuck if you can help it, because it hurts. Because this curtain's shiny, it's quite slippy, so it's difficult to hold it in place. But I will get it up there, as the actress said to the bishop. I need to be on the other side of the curtain, really. Okay. I'm going to disappear for a minute. Going to do my vanishing trick behind the curtain. But I'm still here. Oh, I've sat on my horn. Try not to sit on the horn if you can help it. Right, I know you can't see me now, but I'm going to come round the other side. Come back in the side door. Here I am. This is looking okay so far. I'm always dead cautious because I think, oh my God, don't knock anything, don't make anything look a mess. So I'm trying to really take my time with this and make a good job. And I think it's going to work out quite well. Oh, I've nailed on my drill. Drill a hole in my knee. That's that plastic trim down. I'll try to manoeuvre it so as not to break anything. Hopefully I haven't broken anything. Now make sure you get the press studs on the right side of the curtain first time round, because they're a bugger to get off again. But basically I'm just putting this part of the press stud through the curtain, through the hole I created with the screw head, putting it onto this little silver disc, and it's just to stop the face of the press stud getting scratched at on the ground, and then using this, it's sort of a hole punch just to flatten the centre. Oh, hang on. I nearly made a mistake because I haven't put this bit on. Oh, I'm glad I didn't do that. Right, get that bit on. That's because I'm talking, see? So that's the side done. Now I need to do the top edge. Makes a lovely neat job, that, doesn't it? Look at that. Look at that. Lovely neat job, that. Oh, see what I've done? That's why you've got to concentrate. I've put it through the wrong side. God damn it. Concentrating. I should be concentrating. I've made a mess of it. Right, I need to get that press stud off there. I put that one on the wrong way around. I did say you need to concentrate when you're doing this. And then I've gone and done what I've said you shouldn't do. And that is a relief, trust me. They're not easy to come back off, and I will make sure that I don't make that mistake again. Measure twice, hammer once, then undo it and do it again because you've done it the wrong way around. Okay, so I just want to show you what progress I've made so far. I've been putting the press studs around the outside edge. I've done down the sliding door side, and I've done across the top. But if you notice, the top now is on the other side, so you don't see the press studs from here, and the plastic trim hides them on the other side. I'm yet to put the plastic trim on, so when I put the plastic trim on, I'll have to see how difficult it is to get the press studs in. I've got it press studded down the other side, but just screwed in at the moment. It's not press studded on, so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to unscrew the press studs, put them back into the trim, and then put the press studs through the curtain. I know you haven't been with me for the whole process because it's quite difficult to get the camera in the angle I need to have it where you can see what's going on. So that's why you haven't been with me the whole time. I've decided, rather than cut the curtain down, I've folded it over at this edge, because I'm thinking that I might pull it all the way back to this edge and put a little tie back down this edge to keep it in place. I'm not sure yet, but I like the way it's going so far. I'm not advising anybody else to do this job. All I'm doing is I'm showing you what I've done, and I'm showing you that I like it and I think it's a good idea. Please, you know, not that you would copy my idea, because you might think it's rubbish, but you know, I'm not a professional at this. I'm just doing my own job on my own van. And you're all adults, so you've all got to take responsibility for your own actions. I'm just checking as I go to make sure there's nothing behind where I'm screwing these in, just to make sure I'm screwing any wires or pipes or anything like that. I made a bit of a mistake on one of my press studs, and I've put a little hole in my curtain up there. It's a tiny little hole, just the size of where the screw went through. I made a mistake while I was doing it. I don't know what to do about it yet, because I've got plenty of curtain at the bottom. I could move it up, but I don't want the curtain to be wrinkled. So I don't know. I might just stick a little bit of tape over there or something. Just bodge job as usual. I tell you what. Okay, just a bit of an update. I've been on all day doing this. I did put the press studs on the other side of the headbanger board, as you saw earlier. However, it didn't really work out, because you kind of get your fingers in to fasten the press studs easily, which it's got to be easy to put up and down this, otherwise what's the point? So I've moved the press studs back onto this side, but I've folded over the curtain so you don't see the press studs, you just see the curtain. So that's where I'm up to so far. As you can see there, curtain is press studded down that edge. It's press studded across the top. I haven't quite finished it yet. It's press studded down that side. I haven't quite finished because I need to put one press stud in here. It's in there, but it hasn't got the press stud in, it's just screwed in, and one in this corner here. But there you go. I'll just step back a little bit so you can have a look. That blackout curtain is a really nice curtain as well, really nice quality. So you'll see when it's up tonight. I'll turn the lights on and go outside, and you'll not be able to see. You'll not be able to see the light, I hope. But you know, I think that's going to keep a little bit of the condensation off the windscreen, and I think it's going to definitely keep the heat in the habitation area. And who doesn't want a warm habitation area, eh? I've got it done. Okay, it's press studded into place. I made a couple of mistakes along the way, and I'll tell you what those mistakes are. I tried putting the press studs on the other side of the head banging board. There's not enough room to get your fingers in, not my little sausage fingers anyway, so that was a waste of time and I had to undo that. So I've got a couple of press studs in me curtain that don't fasten to anything, but I'm just going to leave them in there because if I take them out it'll put a hole in the curtain, you see. Okay, so that's the curtain up. As you can see, it's a nice neat edge along the top there. Nice and neat, nice and neat. And what I've done is I've folded it over so the press studs are actually on the other side there. I know you can see that. So the press studs are there and it turns over at the top and press studs on. And there you go. There it is, and I'll show you what it's like. I'll shut this overhead blind. Okay, I've got the light on inside. I've just put the heater on for it to warm up in here, and I'll turn this light off now and you'll see exactly what it's like. So you ready? I turn the light off. There you go. The only light that's coming through is from the blinds, and the Remus blinds that are fitted to the skylight and the windows. So I'll turn this light back on if I can find it. There's nothing coming through from that front blind. I'll leave this light on inside so when it gets dark outside, next time I come out I'll be able to see whether there's any light escaping through the curtain. So that's it for now. I'll see you again in a minute. So that concludes today's video. The curtain's up, it's in place. Like I say, I did have to switch back from putting it on the other side of the board, but simply because my little fat sausage fingers couldn't get to the press studs once I put the plastic trim back in place. What I can say is, after testing, it does keep a lot of the heat in the habitation area. It does keep it nice and dark in here if there's any street lighting outside or anything like that where you're parked, you know. But it doesn't appear to stop the condensation on the windscreen. Whether it cuts it down or not, I don't know, but it certainly doesn't eliminate it altogether. With that being said, thank you very much for watching and taking part in this. Well, you didn't take part really, I did it all. Okay, but thank you very much for watching and watching the previous 2 videos involving this project. It's turned out quite well, I think. I'm quite happy with the results. If you're happy to leave a comment for me, then leave a comment, because I do really enjoy reading the comments and other people's opinions. Even if you think I'm an idiot, or even if you don't think this is something that you would do, please do consider leaving a comment. If you haven't subscribed, please do so if you like the content, and you'll be notified of any future videos I release. Okay, so I'll show you a closing shot of this. I'll turn the camera around. I'll step back a little bit so you can see it properly. And there you go. I'm happy with that curtain. It does keep the warmth in and it does keep the light out. Like I say, there's plenty of spare at the bottom there. I don't know whether I'm going to trim that off and get it turned up or what yet. But for now, I'm very happy with it. It'll serve its purpose. And thank you very much for watching. Thanks again. See you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.